have a rare look at the other side of my half of the office, which is where I've chosen to paint today because we're not quite done with the art studio yet. So this is the place where there's the most room for me to just... The canvas is really big in my defense. Let's see what I do with it.
And here we see the artist at work.
I could open this up to get more out, but I don't really want that much black. Alright.
Artist pain. The muscles do the squeezing as the paint drips.
Oh, I wonder if this actually has any... What do you have in you? Ha 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 ha! Oh, you're goopy. That's gonna be so much fun! I want texture in this background.
This canvas shall show me full with another image. I don't know why I turned into Werner Herzog.
Like we're under the sea. And my original thought for this painting was to have the word residue underneath in a 3D something. I was going to use like extra caulk or like clay, but screw it. I'm doing something else now. I got bored, took too long, moving on.
New idea. Who dis?
Yeah.
Alright, got the goopy?
Got the goopy.
Alright, do it. Let's do
Let's
the
see what it
first.
says. Yeah, it'll be textured. This will be fun. Okay. You can turn that off for now.
It's the first step towards a masterpiece.
You don't have to watch me doing all this nonsense.
No, we're going to watch it dry.
You're going to literally watch paint dry.
You stepped in front of my shot. Now we have to start over. Erase. Let's go. Hit undo.
No. No, unfortunately, that's not a thing that can happen.
I do it on my computer all the time. Just hit undo.
Now, actually talking about that, my dad is convinced that I do not paint anymore. So, hopefully, this will convince him otherwise. I don't know that I paint well.
Your dad is a quarter world away and doesn't ask you about your life, so...
But he thinks that because I went digital in general,
yeah.
that's like all I do now, and that's not true. Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
I like that. I like that. The camera likes that. It's picking up little sparkles.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. And this is just the background, and I'll be painting over most of it.
Good.
So, because my right hand is kind of foobark, I try to keep my right hand for the details after the fact. When it's something that's just like background, I'll often use my left hand. Because I can. I have done entire painting with my left hand, and it's certainly a different style. I'm gonna say style. I am right-handed, but for this kind of stuff I can use my left hand.
But with your issues with your wrist and joints, you have to kind of save the energy.
Right. So they both do different things.
It's coming along. It's looking neat.
It is looking neat, and I'm liking the textures, and I'm liking the color choices. I'm pleased with what I've done so far.
It's looking good.
And I am going to flip the whole thing upside down in order to get the bottom part, because I do like painting around the edges.
It's hard to get the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put paint on the whole thing. So this is going to be the background. Maybe. It might need to be up. I don't know which side is up. I don't know if it's right side up or not. I'm going to wait for it to dry. And I love working with acrylic paint because you can get this kind of 3D effect, and it makes it so keeping the ancient paints that I really probably shouldn't keep an okay thing because they're texture, right? It's good. It's good. I keep incredibly old brushes that are half dead for the same reason.
I'm aware.
I'm not a hoarder. I'm just an artist.
What's the difference?
They're similar. They're similar. But I do like working with acrylic paint because it's both forgiving and incredibly unforgiving. It dries very quickly, but then you can paint over it and build on top of it. So it's both. It's not like oil where you're waiting for days.
No, thank you for sharing this part of our process. Your process with us.
Our process. Ours is a collective process.
Your process. I realized that I said the wrong thing.
No, you also have a process.
What's my process?
Your process is dealing with me and my hoarding of all of the old paints from thousands of years ago.
Well, that's the part of the processing I have to do is going through and figuring out what paints are actually still usable. You are so pretty.
Markers are easier because you just draw with them, and if they're gone, they're dead, and you just throw them out. But paint's like, what if there's still a chunky bit you could just tack on and then sculpt into Shut up.
I love you so much.
I love you too. I feel judged.
The camera doesn't pick it up at all.
No, I assumed that. You know what? I realized as I was doing it that probably wasn't gonna. But
That's okay. It means we can get multiple takes.
Point is, I can see it, and that's what matters. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Shut up.
Good job, honey.
Making progress slowly.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens. You have to wait for it to dry.
We don't do.
We had to wait for it to dry before you could do the pencil.
I was like, what's wrong with the pencil? Why is
No.
it dry? I'm so tired.
I might have misspoke because I am also tired. It's been a week.
It has.
It's been a week.
Wait, what day is it?
Thursday.
Oh.
We have one more. And then a weekend where we have stuff to do.
Well, goodbye for now, and then you'll see the whole sketch when it's done. You won't be able to see the sketch. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's okay.
Now I can see some scratches.
Yeah, so I couldn't see the sketch either. So problem solved.
Ah.
With this little gel pen thing. I'm not totally done. I still have one more thing that I want to draw. And this is all subject to change when I actually have paint.
Alright.
But my plan, if I can draw this upside down, which maybe not, but we'll see.
We'll flip the canvas.
I mean, I could just, actually move it so that it's, but yeah, it's just a sketch and whatever. I'll make that better later.
We made a lot of progress on this today.
I think I'm done with it for the day.
What's happening?
Today was really cold. It snowed this morning, and it's April, and I hate that. But today,
It dropped like 20 degrees from yesterday. It was
terrible.
uncomfortable.
It was terrible. So,
Anyway, painting.
continuing on this, I'm going to paint it from the inside out, meaning the things that are farthest back I'm going to paint first so that I can paint over and not have to worry about trying to, like if I did the teeth and then the tongue, I'd have to try to, I don't want to.
Just gonna layer?
Yeah.
Well, you're starting with the lady then, right?
Not necessarily. Because I kind of want her to wind up a little bit over this.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to start with the tongue. And maybe some of the gums. And I've decided they're going to be various greens.
Greens, you say?
Yeah. And then greens. Because I was picturing the lips as blue. And I want the teeth to be a yellowish white. And I haven't decided about her yet. I might make her face an eyeball. I haven't decided.
I'd just paint her face. I know you like 3D paints, but how much of your green am I recording?
Not the part where I can't open it.
No, you did open it.
Yeah, I opened it.
Hulk smash. Very scientific measurements.
I went to art school.
3.
I went to art school for a year, though. I still got the degree.
Yeah, you finished your art degree. I just had to neg yourself there. I went to art school. Only a year counted, even though I finished the degree.
I got kicked out of the art school.
For medical reasons. They got sued over it. It wasn't...
Well, not for me, just because they did it with somebody else later.
Yeah.
For me, I just went,
But, like...
guess this is my
They
life
kicked
then.
you out illegally, so, like, that doesn't reflect badly on you.
I could have fought it.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
You're an artist.
I don't want this one. I want this one. Purple.
Purple. You love yourself, alright? Do it. To realize your self-worth right now.
I do. I'm also aware of my art history, my schooling history. I spent 10 years in college.
Yes.
And I have too many degrees.
You got like 4 degrees, yeah.
So the point is, I'm going to make the tongue green.
Green tongue.
And that's what matters.
Alright. Well, let's see the first brushstroke. History.
There's so much tongue though. I'm going to try to outline it a little bit so I understand where I'm going. Just a very loose, like, general. Because this part, I want to be the undertongue. Undertongue. I'm sure there's a better word for that. You know, the tongue's tummy.
The attaching muscle?
Yeah, I don't know what that's actually called.
I don't either. You know, we could say it's right on the tip of our tongue, but we don't actually know what it's called.
That's coming along.
Nice. Let me take you live to Rowyn's art studio, where she's working on... Oh my god.
Right, so
What have you done?
Well, I'm gonna paint the teeth.
Oh, cool.
And I decided that white isn't gonna cut it, so I also have gray and yellow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mix them and see what happens. And
Well, I trust your judgment. That green looks magnificent.
Thank you. Made fun. So next is the teeth.
Hello, Rowyn.
Hi.
You made some progress.
Teeth. Today I'm going to paint the lips. And some of you may be asking, why didn't you paint it like all at once? And the art answer is, well, you should wait for things to dry. And my answer is I don't really care about that. But these days I do commissions and I still have half a wrist in both hands. It's like one wrist together.
Take your time.
Yeah. I force myself to pace myself by saying, okay, teeth is a separate thing than the lips.
Allows you to spend the proper time on everything.
Without dragging myself in past the point where I'm already exhausted and then it's kind of crappy and then I can't do the stuff I'm actually getting paid to do, which is also important.
I think it's good to take a step back from your art every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
You do a thing, you take a step back, and you come back later because your brain's working on it unconsciously.
Oh yeah, I've changed my mind about uvula. That's called a uvula.
Not a vulva?
No. I've changed my mind about that about 30 times now. We'll see what she actually winds up.
Whatever you decide at the time.
Yeah.
So I'll set up the camera and you'll paint the lips.
Yeah. flip this upside down so that this is upside up. Yes. Because I don't like this, I am going to change it a lot. So this is the before. A little bit fixed up. And here's the new sketch. I think I'm going to call this done now.